Hey guys, welcome to After Credit Movie Chats. My name is Dean Thomas, and this is my review of Midnight Special, the fourth film from director Jeff Nichols. And I've got to say, I have loved his past two movies. Take Shelter and Mud were both movies that I really enjoyed. Mud being one of my favorites of the past couple years, and if you followed me for any short time on this channel, you'd probably know that. Maybe my favorite movie of 2012. So when I knew his new movie, Midnight Special, was coming out, I was really excited for it. The problem was I couldn't find it anywhere. It came out like March 18th, limited release. Couldn't find it anywhere. This weekend it finally expanded with a theater near me, so I had to check it out immediately. And it delivered. It is not what I was expecting, which was a good thing because they marketed this movie under so much secrecy. You really didn't know what was going on. All you know is this young kid. He's got some sort of power, some sort of supernatural ability. What it is, we don't really know. You're not even sure entirely what's going on. You can tell that his dad, played by Michael Shannon, is protecting him, hiding him from something, and Joel Edgerton is kind of there protecting them as well. And Kirsten Dunst plays the kid's mom. And you don't know much else besides that. And that's what I think going in, I didn't know what to expect. Because with Take Shelter, director Jeff Nichols, he played with a little bit of some sci-fi elements, but overall he kept it very grounded and just kind of kept you kind of wondering what was going on. And I think everybody should know going into Midnight Special, it is a flat-out sci-fi movie. That is exactly what it is. And I don't want to give anything too much away because I think the fun of this movie is going in because you're going to be on the edge of your seat the whole time and also scratching your head because this movie builds tension very well and it also paces itself very well so that tension pays off and then you're able to flow into the next story point as the movie keeps moving forward. And I have to say, all the characters I really enjoyed. You really get to understand their motivations, why they're doing what they're doing, understand why they're protecting their son so much. And I also really liked Adam Driver's character, who plays an NSA agent who's kind of assigned to the case, trying to figure out what exactly is up with this kid. And I thought his character played a very important part in the role in the movie, and really helped move the story forward for the audience because, there's a lot of questions that are being asked in this movie. And you don't even get the answer to all of them, which is one of the few little nitpicks I had about this movie. As a sci-fi movie, I really do believe you should be left with questions, and the best sci-fi movies are ones that, leave you wanting more and asking these questions. I just wish this movie had answered a little bit more, given you a little bit more insight. It felt like a lot of things were kind of left unanswered, which overall I think is a good thing, but there was just a couple of things that I wanted to know, and I think it would have helped the movie if it would have just giving us a little bit more into why this thing happened. I also thought some of the side characters used, you don't really go into them much, and obviously they're side characters, you don't expect much, but they'd be used and they be kind of building up to like maybe they'll play an important role, maybe they'll do something to help the story, and right when you think you're going to, or they're going to, nothing really comes of it. So I wish maybe they'd spend a little bit more time on them, or even just kind of remove those characters overall. But I have to say the main characters really work, and like I said, you really get to understand who they are and why they're doing what they're doing. So I really highly recommend all of you guys, if you can find Midnight Special in a theater near you, go and see it. It's a really fun, tension-filled, question-raising, pure sci-fi movie that I think a lot of people would enjoy, and I think this movie deserves to be seen by a lot of people. So if you're able to go out and see Midnight Special, I highly recommend that you do so. I'm going to give the movie an 88%. Had a few nitpicks here and there. I wished maybe a couple of things played out a little bit differently. But overall, it's a really well done movie. Jeff Nichols is great at bringing you into that world, making you feel like you're part of it, and also making it feel like it is the real world. Like this could actually happen in a sense. And that's a big achievement, especially with this movie. Like I said, that's an absolute pure science fiction film. So there you guys have it. Midnight Special is an 88% from me. I hope a lot more of you guys go out and see this if you can. Obviously, it's not a real wide release right now. Make sure you're following me on Twitter at AC Movie Chats for more of my reviews and all the movie news that comes out with trailers dropping. We're supposed to be getting that Doctor Strange trailer here this upcoming Tuesday, so make sure you're looking at my Twitter handle for when that trailer drops. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we will see you back here next time.